Hello, there we go. Mic for some reason wasn't popping up on OBS. That's kind of weird. Yo, what's up, Sweet Jones? Welcome to the stream. Had a little technical difficulty there starting up the stream. The Blue Yeti mic wasn't working. Hopefully it is good now. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know if you should be able to. Hope you're having a good Sunday night so far. So we play against Auburn. How good are they? Ooh, a 99 overall running back. Okay, so they got a pocket passer. Dang, dude, Auburn has some stacked running backs. Receivers, ooh, that dude. He's not fast. He's a pure possession receiver. He'll probably be like one of those receivers that would go to the NFL and be a god. Being 5'10", 195. Here to go to the Patriots. Alright, let's check out their secondary. Yeah, low overall. Ooh, William Siegel is going to be a problem. That dude's also a problem. 6'4"? Okay, they got some good corners too. What about the linebacker? Okay, he's pretty fast. Not a high overall, but he's fast. And a decent fast. Okay, so we got a tough game coming up against Auburn. Auburn might be the team that would ruin our chance at another national championship game. Ooh, new hurdle interactions. Ooh, they got some people coming. They got an injury. Ooh, their left tackle out for the season. Alright.
Glad to have you with us in the studio.
Seems like they're a run-first offense, too.
NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation.
They're almost in last play in passing. Or last place.
They sit atop the polls very late in the year. This is the
Ooh, if Auburn wins this game, they get to go to the SEC championship if they can win out against Bama. Ole Miss is looking...
Thanks for checking out the pregame show.
They're looking a little bit slim there to make it to a bowl game.
Kirk on the call. David and I will see you at halftime.
Let's get this game started, man. Jordan Hare Stadium.
It becomes the 5th biggest city in Alabama. And now it's time for the coin toss. And it's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. The kickers got the ball set up, and we're ready to get this thing started.
Okay, so we're going to start on offense first.
Seniors probably think it seems like yesterday they took the field for the first time. Today, they take the field for the last time. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. They run it left.
Oh,
He's tackled around the
nothing.
24-yard line.
Oh, we can get him on that play, but nope. Nick Wilson.
We've got a 2nd and 11. Ball on their own 24. Tackle at the 34.
You can
That right
tell
there
he's
was a
got
scary
lot of faith
throw.
in his wide receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
From their own 34-yard line. 3rd down. Run left side.
Oh, their defense stopped us in the backfield.
Today could really be historic for him. He's on the verge of breaking a record here. He should be awfully proud of what he's been able to accomplish. Ware is waiting for the snap. Booming kick. He fields upon at the 20. He's out to the 30. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. And down he goes at the 42-yard line. Slings it. He's at
Oh,
midfield.
Duncan breaks the tackle. Oh.
And he's taken down at the 38-yard line.
Wide receivers roll on a play action.
Like I said right before stream, Auburn will be that team that will cause the upset.
And that's exactly what they were able to do on this last play. You realize you've got a little bit more time because of the play action, and it gives you more time to get to that point that the quarterback's looking for you to be at. But make sure you do a good job of selling your route and getting in position to give an open target for the quarterback.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Come on, D.
Takes a handoff, tackled for a loss. And that play was snuffed out from the get-go.
You're right. It's a delayed handoff to the tailback, and the defense wasn't fooled at all there.
Roger. Check 59. Mike is 59. Black 5. Ooh, 20.
Caught.
Come on,
open
get their
field,
defense.
brought down, right around
Let's
the
go. We got
38-yard
the stop.
line. He made the catch,
Now are they
but he
gonna
didn't
go
get
for
the
it?
first down.
Yeah, right now the way this
4th
defense
down
is
and
swarming, there's
inches,
just no
and
room
they
for them
are.
to get upfield for the first down.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. Flags are all over the place.
Oh, false start. Are they still gonna try it?
False start, offense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, and with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
Oh no, they're gonna go for the field goal now.
It's up. No good. He hooked it right. Let's go to the studio for
No
the
good.
update.
Time to check in on what's
It
going
is.
on in
Dude, Arkansas put up 54? Holy.
Hate each other 365 days a year. And today was no different. The Razorbacks
Two
kept
guys
the win by
had-
16.
Jesus Christ, that right there is just
No
a
score in this one.
insane game apparently.
This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over. can't get away from the pressure.
Dang, dude.
So the sack makes this a second.
Guy I was looking for, Danny Smith on the outside, didn't get off the line fast enough.
Nice run, and he's brought down. Herring gets 6 yards on the play.
Third down.
Third and 10. Ball on their own 33.
3 down. Mike 55.
Oh, and he had some steam on that throw. They'll bring it
Only a
down
gain of
around
2.
the 35-yard line. Parker is back to receive. He really got a hold of that one.
Yo, what's up, Duron
Got
Phillips?
the corner. Parker takes it at the 20, and he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Return for a gain of 14 yards.
And so far, it's been totally even. In close games like this, every possession is likely to matter.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Even if you're pulling for the other team, you've got to just admire this guy's speed. He is special.
Ooh, over the middle.
And he's tackled at about the 35.
Yeah, the defense looked a little sluggish there, and they can do better than that.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle. And he picked up almost 4 on that halfback delay.
That'll make it second and 7.
Check 59. Mike. Here we go. 7 reps and 20. Check 52.
Grabs it and hammered right there. He's taken down at the 15-yard line.
Jesus.
And they got him for a loss.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Come on, man. You gonna grab the face mask, Darby?
They're giving away free yards and only making life easier for the guys on the other side of the ball.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
Check 59. Mike.
Touchdown, Tigers.
I'm pretty sure nobody on our defense. I know the read option's already overpowered, but the defense still didn't expect a 58 speed dude to run.
Well, a quarterback just showed us he can beat you with his feet as well as his arm.
And what a dangerous weapon this guy is.
And then he still powered his way through.
And he hits the PAT. Let's get the latest now from Reese Davis.
The Orange came into the game ranked number 6 and hoping to prove that they were a legitimate top 5 team. This game was tighter than spandex.
Syracuse 24-21.
Syracuse finishes it off 24-21.
Thanks, Reese. 7-0 game here. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Auburn's got a great defensive game plan, and it's working right now.
Well, even from up here, Brad, you can see their defensive speed, and they're just playing with kind of an aggressive attitude. They're going to have to maintain that to slow down this offense.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
He got right
Wow,
in there
dude.
and popped the ball carrier. This senior just doesn't back down from anyone.
2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 26.
Dang, no breaking tackles today, huh?
A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Well, this corner isn't the biggest guy on the field, but he made a nice tackle there.
Man left, man left. 3 down, 3 down. Check three. Ready.
Got it. And he goes down quickly.
Dude, that almost worked.
That'll make it 4th and 2.
That almost worked.
Ware awaits the snap. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He's taken down at the 26-yard line. Six points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
Auburn is up a score. Caught out in the open. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Good pitch and catch there on 2nd down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him the first down. That's just a nice play.
He's at midfield. Gains his way to the 43-yard line.
Wow, dude. Auburn is about to be the first team to beat us this year. Still early on, but they are looking at like a strong team.
They try running left. Gains his way to the 30-yard line. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
Nice gain as he works the right side. We've played one. The Tigers lead 7-0. And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2.
3 down. Check 59.
In the first quarter, we only have 16 yards there. They're over 100.
Up the middle for a nice gain. Auburn up 7 points. Inside the 10. And he tackles him hard at the 3.
Wow. I thought we had him in the backfield. Guess not.
The halfback with a carry. They'll drop him for a loss.
Yo, what's up, the rapper? 10,000.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
They got tight left. 3 down. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Tackled for a loss.
Well, this is the kind of play you want to see if you're a defensive player, because not only is it a negative play, but this can really impact and affect the emotion of the game. Just looking down and looking at the energy on the field and even on the sidelines, you can see that the defense is fired up after that play.
It's 3rd and goal from the 5. Let's see if they can put this one in.
3rd down and goal. Okay, he throws it away. Nice.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
Auburn can make this a 2-possession game with this field goal. Kicks up, and it's good.
Too many Tigers team. Question of who is the best team?
Charles.
Best team of the Tigers. Currently, at the moment, I would have to say Clemson is the best team out of the Tigers right now.
Going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. And he's level at the 33-yard line. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice gain.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. Inside give. He makes it out to
We gotta get him going, man.
Call it a gain of 3 yards.
Only 11 yards on 5 carries.
They try to run up the middle, but met in the backfield.
The defense was playing run all the way right there, and it paid off for them.
Yeah, so far, I think this year LSU is going to be a nice, solid team. But I think they'll have to play a year, depending on how good the players are that comes in. That dude is fast, apparently.
It's a heads-up play there by the defender.
But I think the core that they're building, the way that they're doing it, like they got some nice, solid receivers, in my opinion. Then they got it. Like I still just don't see Joe Burrow being the answer for the quarterback. I think you need a dual threat, or you get somebody that's like Trevor Lawrence.
Gets it. He's in space. He's knocked out of bounds right around the 48-yard line.
Even Trevor Lawrence, though, he can run a little bit. But he's like Joe Burrow, though. But I just think Trevor Lawrence is an all-around better quarterback.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 48.
But in Joe's defense, though, there was a lot of games last year where he would throw the ball right on the money and the receivers dropped it. So far, the run game's been nothing so far.
The tight end's got it for a 1st down. Tackle right around the 38-yard line.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made a great read and delivered a very nice pass for the 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. And they make the stop at the 36.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
This is the 9th play of this drive. This one's going deep to the end zone. And he's
Let's
all the way in for the
go.
touchdown.
Some people think Texas A&M is in the race too. I say Oklahoma has a better chance to make it to playoffs, but not beat Clemson or the SEC teams. To me,
Oh, within a field goal.
if you look at last season, Texas A&M, like when they were playing against LSU, I sat there and said, Texas A&M, they're not going to be no underdog sleeping team because I can't remember who their third loss was to, but their only 2 losses that I could remember was against Clemson, who beat Alabama in the national championship, and the second loss that I can remember is against Alabama, who was in the national championship.
In a game that's this close, you can't.
And some
afford
people
to
were
waste
sleeping on
possession.
them, sitting there talking about like they weren't a great team, they weren't all that, but 2 of their losses was to 2 teams that was in the SEC, or not in the SEC, up in the national championship game.
Gains his way to the 39-yard line.
But as you know, people that looks at games, they never think about that. Okay, you can catch him, dude. He's got 53 or 58 speed. Ooh. Arkansas State is number 2.
Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield. The defense was all over that draw play.
And they got very good containment on the halfback. He had nowhere to go with the football.
From their own 43-yard line. Third down.
Mike the 59. Squeeze, double.
Passes it to the middle of the field. Brought down at the 47.
And what's funny also is Clemson, the first game of the, or I don't know if it was the first game of the year, but they almost lost to Texas A&M.
Brooks is back deep. to
Clemson
return.
number 1, Alabama number 2, LSU number 3, and Ohio State number 4. I'm
Booming
excited to
kick.
see how Ohio State's going to do with Justin Fields.
So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. LSU's coaching staff, I've got to think going into halftime, and we're getting close right now, Kurt. They've got to do something different. What they had planned with their star running back's just not working today.
Well, I think the continuity between a coaching staff and a quarterback and an offense is tested. Their star players not having a great game, losing this football game. I think now as we're close to this half, now's when you start to think about what other ways can we attack this defense. And then maybe eventually we get back to our star running back. But in the meantime, let's try to find some other ways to attack to be able to put points up.
From their own 25-yard line. Second down.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
There we go, a nice solid run.
That makes it first and 10.
Oh no, dude, LSU last year, nobody was saying that they were overrated.
It's another carry. Got the corner. And he's taken down.
When they beat Miami, you started beating all the other teams, which their record at the end of the year didn't show out to be what the regular season was, but those games were apparently big games every week, week in and week out.
To the sticks. Ball on their own 44. Got it to the senior. They'll bring him down at the 40.
Williams on the tackle at the 40-yard line. First down.
Here we go. Tight right. Three down.
Tackle made at the 38.
I think Texas A&M is a top 10 team, but their schedule is the worst. I think a lot of these teams are about to start making runs now, dude.
It's second down.
Three down. 117.
Get to that quickly.
I like the call here by the defense.
Texas
to bring the
Longhorns
heat
has
with
a
the
bright
outside
future
linebacker.
for a national
It was
championship
just a
in 5
better
years.
call
I
by the
agree.
offense, and that's why it's a first down.
I can see that happening.
Three down. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Start this one away.
And he just gets rid of it. A flag is thrown after
Dang
the
it,
pass,
that's gonna be
and this one's
intentional
gonna be
grounding. I
grounded.
forgot.
Intentional grounding offense.
I thought he'd throw it
Sometimes
to the left side where there's
intentional
somebody
grounding
there.
is easily called, but in this case, that flag
But I
came out
guess
pretty
the
fast.
game don't realize that. If I throw it to the left, there's actually somebody there that would
So it's second down and long now after the penalty.
probably cause it to not be an incomplete pass, not intentional grounding.
Under pressure. Tries to get around the corner.
Run.
Out of bounds around the 27-yard line.
Well, they didn't pick up the first down, but he saw that no one was open, so he made the right decision to tuck it and run.
Well, the problem with that is that they lost to Alabama and
This is
Clemson.
the 8th play of this drive.
And the Clemson loss was very close. Alabama was kind of a blowout game. And they had one other loss, but they weren't even in like the top 15 at that time.
He guns it left
That's a
side.
pick.
Interception. And the quarterback just can't believe it. He really wishes he could have that one back.
Every quarterback has passes that he wishes he could have back. However, hey, a pick is a pick, and no one is going to care how bad he wants that one back.
First and
I do
10.
my offensive line always stay tired.
Auburn is up a field goal. And he's tackled right around the 28-yard line. Huffman gains around 8 yards on the run.
I literally have to watch that, and I never really call a timeout for it either, which I should start doing that.
A great first half comes to a close. The Tigers with a 3-point lead.
I just left at least 3 points on the board trying to force a pass.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime
I think the Bucks
show,
just tied it up with the
presented by
Raptors.
Nissan.
With
Innovation
2.2 seconds
that
left.
excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in
You went 8-4 in your first year with Coastal Carolina. Play against Western Kentucky in your bowl game. Hey man, good luck up in that bowl game.
He just drills this one.
So far up in my year, or up in this
And they can
year,
forget about
I'm not sure if
returning
this is gonna be my last year with LSU, but we are currently 10-0.
So we're just about ready to return to action.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with the series lately, but once we get to this off season, depending on what coach offers gives us,
Has some daylight.
we're gonna be taking a new job.
He's taken down at the 32.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up second and 10.
Four down. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
We're gonna be making a new, or pretty much a new dynasty up inside of this dynasty.
He gets out to about the 44-yard line.
Oh no. Oh, he's gone.
He's at the 40. At the 30.
Unless if,
To the 20.
wow.
He is drilled at the 9-yard line. Auburn has a 3-point lead.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be somewhat interesting. If we ain't got no good offers, we're gonna play another year with LSU until a decent offer that you guys like up in the stream and I enjoy.
And he converts the extra point.
OT up in Toronto.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And he got all of
Wasn't in NC12 when you had to like call them and stuff and do all that? I miss that kind of recruiting because it was a little bit harder than how the newer one is, where you just put points on them.
Right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. And a quick throw. He's tackled at about the 25-yard line. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Hey man, sometimes there's a saying,
From their own
your quarterback is as good as your offensive line is. Do I think NCAA games are coming back? Well, I'm not sure if it'll ever like fully come back, but I think that the maximum football game so far has a real chance. And hopefully like the graphics will be good, or they'll be playable, and everything's gonna be good on it.
Hits him hard at the 34.
Really? Are you serious? You couldn't get that first? How close are we?
So they're gonna go for it.
Oh, we're right there. We gotta try to far. We gotta go far. We can't give it back to Arbin. Oh, they're blitzing up the middle.
Play call here. I'm not sure I agree with it. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Call it a gain of 6 yards.
Oh, dude, like having to call the recruits and do all that stuff and try to persuade them, like that was so much better because it felt more realistic.
Passes left, gets it out to the halfback, and he tackles him hard at the 49.
Gain of 9 on the play. That'll make it 2nd.
To be fair, I'm not a fan of gridiron champions. Like, I feel like if they were gonna get somewhere, it would have happened by now because they got a lot of investors into them and they haven't made any progress.
That's good enough to pick up the first
I'd
down.
prefer sticking with maximum football because they're legit doing a generic football game. A generic college football game, and then they got somebody, or the guy that's working on it, he used to work at EA, so he knows what he's doing with it. He used to work on NC games.
He's going to try and scramble. Tackle around the 32-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 13 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Oh. Two of my guys on the offensive line is tired.
It's 1st and
If a
10.
third guy gets tired, I'll have to. I don't know if I should.
Receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's at the 20. Makes his way out to about the 15.
That's a gain of 17 on the play. 1st down.
And this is the 9th
I wish that they
play
made a
of the
new
current drive.
NCAA football game. They made references to old school classic football coaches like Bear Bryant.
run there.
I feel like if they were able to make a new NCAA game on the next gen, they would have all kinds of crazy things to go off of.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
Roger, Roger. Hey, check right, check right. Here we go.
Couple of yards at most on that pass.
This junior wide receiver had absolutely no room to run after the catch. Good play by the defense.
Ooh-wee, almost everybody is tired on the offensive line. No, the game glitches out for some reason. He's supposed to have dreads, but the game sometimes doesn't put it in.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Let's go. We got our touchdown at least. Like, he's supposed to have dreads, but for some reason, some games he doesn't, some games he does.
And he adds the extra point.
I don't know why.
LSU is ready to kick it away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Man, both offenses here in this third quarter have been on fire. Time for the defense to step to the forefront a little bit.
Makes you wonder which of these defenses has the ability to come up and make a stop. It could be one of those games where whichever defense comes up with that stop could be the team that wins the game.
Pretty good looking touchdown drive the last time these guys were out there. Auburn is up by 3.
Let's go. Good defense. Travis Hollins again up the middle. Giannis has 12 points, 23 rebounds, and 5 assists.
They bring him down in the backfield.
Loss of 3 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Let's go.
Right away.
Gain of 12 on the play. That makes it 4th and 4.
Giannis missed the first free throw.
He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He's to the 40. They'll bring him down at the 49-yard line. And they come up big on the special teams there.
Let me tell you something else. This crowd has quieted down real fast after that return.
Not many people actually ever does
This deficit
a dynasty with a team that's actually good
But they
anymore.
have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. He steps out around the 45-yard
I
line.
hardly ever see anybody using like a top 25 team.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 45.
3 down, 3 down. Mike 55, Mike 55. Eat.
And they make the stop at about the 37-yard line.
Super effort by the tailback to pick up a nice gain and a first down. He's really a good-looking ball carrier.
I think if people gave themselves like a rule set of how they can recruit, it would make it a little bit more harder.
Four down. Mike 55, Mike 55. Here we go. 395.
Wide receiver screenplay. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
I think the team builder was like 2 years ago when everybody started getting into doing the team builder. At the beginning, nobody did a team builder, I don't think.
3 down. Hey, check right, check right.
Grabs it and hammered right there.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Did y'all watch Lil Chef before he quit YouTube? I don't know who that is.
From the 18-yard line, it's 2nd down. Room around the corner.
Sprint, no.
Brought down.
Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd down.
You just like Team Builder, limited team logos to work with? Well, the only problem with that is you got to be a little bit creative, because you can create it.
In the gun with 5 receivers. Big play, and it's 1st and goal.
You know that saying, get your keys out?
So big question is, why did he quit
This
YouTube?
offense right now is on a drive. I mean, this is their 3rd first down.
Well,
They're
let's let
doing
the
just about
quarter in.
anything
Hopefully
they
our
want, and they're really
offensive
starting
line
to
will,
wear the psyche
you know,
of this defense down.
get rested.
A great game so far, and it looks like it'll be decided in the 4th. Auburn's got a 3-point lead.
He created a death penalty in NCAA. What is the death penalty?
Welcome back to the action. 4th quarter. This one will decide it. Tight ball game through 3. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
And that was the sophomore linebacker there who was able to get in and make that tackle.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Well, that's the thing right there. If he wasn't making money, YouTube's not about making money. If you can make it, then that's when it's about making money. YouTube is about having fun with things.
It's 3rd and goal.
Like if he has to get a real job and he comes home and he plays a game of NC, he could then, like, I don't know if he posted videos on it like that, like where he edits and do all that stuff, but he could play a game, edit it, put it online, like take his time on it, like take 2-3 days, maybe 4 days to do it, or play on the weekend and edit, do something like that. Just enjoy it. It don't have to be about making money off of it.
LSU holds a field goal lead. And he hits the PAT. Let's go to the studio for this
The death penalty is where you have limited recruiting and have trash team. But it's with a blue blood. Jesus Christ, can I speak? Like Alabama, USC, Texas, etc.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Parker back to return.
Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The Tigers have just not been able to get that offense rolling at all today.
I think they're confused. I think it starts up front with the offensive line. They're not having the typical game that you'd expect to see from them as far as communication. I think it's affected the rest of the offense.
This is a pretty crucial series right here, with things being so tight. Your best players have to step it up on both sides of the ball. And he's taken down at the 33.
Ooh, they're gonna try another read option. That's not a bright idea.
The senior safety provides such solid run support. He stopped him in his tracks that time.
They'll bring him down at about the 47-yard line. On the ground with the tailback. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
And he's tackled around the 39-yard line.
So out of all the guys that does like Madden or Madden franchise and NCAA dynasties, who's everybody's favorite one?
He's got it with room to run. He's at the 30. And they push him out around the 22-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First down, 10 to go.
All right, Brady, I'll see you later, man.
22. Tackle made around the 23-yard line.
Call it a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
Madden 07, is that like your favorite Madden game?
Pulls it in, first down, and he's knocked out of bounds. And down he goes.
Kawhi Leonard just missed a buzzer beater. I was thinking about like for a few months making like a Madden 18 or a Madden 17 or even like a Madden 16 on next gen. Since I have all the Maddens on the next gen, I was thinking about making a franchise with a team on there and just playing, messing around with something like that. I don't know if you guys would want to watch that.
He's taken down at the 8-yard line.
Call it a loss of 3 yards on the play. That'll make it 4th and 6.
You enjoy that Madden game better? Dude, like the old Maddens are always the best ones because if you can find like a good slider set and like if you enjoy it, then that's going to be your best Madden because there's never going to be an update for it.
Receiver brought down before he can
4th
get
down
there.
and 6 and we get a face mask.
Personal foul.
Sweet.
Face mask. Defense.
Of course it's
In a game like
Andrew
football,
again.
if you keep giving away
The
opportunities
face
like
mask
this,
king.
I guarantee you they'll come back to haunt you sooner rather than
My
later.
defense is getting tired.
Well, this is it. They've got all 4 downs to get in
Okay.
the end zone.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Dives, and he's down.
My team's out here throwing.
So the booth is trying to determine exactly where
Madden
they'll spot
12
the ball.
was
So
okay.
they're going to try and determine exactly where the ball was when he went down.
That dude wasn't nowhere near the end zone. How are they giving him? Okay, I guess the game don't like me right now. Like all the old gen's graphics are gonna be bad. But as you said, Madden 07 is your favorite Madden, so
So after the review, they reversed
like at
the
that
call on
point,
the field.
if they like it to me, if they make like if Maximum Football makes a good football game, and people
here's the
buys it and
14th
says
play
it's a
of the
good
drive.
game, which I'm probably gonna buy it day one, try it. But if it's a fun game
The lineman
and
got
the
a little
graphics
ahead of the
isn't
snap
that
count.
great,
Here's the call.
then you're just gonna miss out on apparently a good football game.
That penalty will move them back
But
a
for
bit.
me, I'll
Yeah,
probably
with so many young guys
get the
out
game.
there,
Hopefully,
it's
the
bound to
gameplay is
happen
fun. Because if the
occasionally.
gameplay is good, having lower graphics, I can get away with it.
They're at the 5. Second down.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Red 2,
So he decides to hold on to it, and it goes nowhere.
Third
Safety came up from the
down
secondary and made a
and
nice,
goal.
solid tackle.
Touchdown, and that's
And
gonna
we
give
couldn't
them
get
the
the
lead.
stop.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. And he converts the extra point. Let's throw it out to Reese.
Giannis fouled out. Oh
Crimson
no.
Tides roll into today's game ranked number 7 in the country, and we've been keeping an eye on this one all day. We have got an all-out Donnybrook on our hands.
Charles has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep. And he got all of this one. Great kick.
Well, this is a very competitive game. Just when you think one team has gained the advantage or the momentum, the other team comes fighting back, and it's going back and forth. This is almost like a basketball game.
Things aren't tied, but they might as well be. It's this drive that could really dictate the tone for the last quarter.
Wow, nobody blocked him.
It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 23-yard line. Just under 3 to go in regulation. He lets it fly.
And that's oh, that should have been
Defender had it
picked.
And then dropped it.
That brings up 3rd and 12.
Steps up.
Let's see if the momentum
4th
from
down
that
and
defensive
12.
stand carries over to their offense.
Do we punt or do we gotta punt? We can't. We can't give them the ball right here. We gotta punt. We gotta trust the defense.
Parker fields it at the 35. He makes it out to maybe the 46-yard line. He did a good job there to give his team decent field position. So their last drive resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive, and until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
Makes the grab and steps out right away. And they've got the dime package in there to try and deal with this 5-receiver look. Quick throw. He's tackled at the 23.
And they are running no huddles too. Oh, dude, this is it, man.
Fires out to his wideout. That's a great tackle at the 14. Less than 2 minutes in the 4th quarter. Nice Nice run up the middle. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Gets to about the 8-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
That's a nice play there by the sophomore out in the corner. He read the run and stepped up and made a nice tackle.
It looks like they're going to blitz.
And that's just a wide open. Like, nobody covered that hole right there. Are you kidding me? Wow. Auburn is going to be our first L of the season. And it's in the late part, too.
He makes the PAT. A 6-play, 54-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on
They
that
outplayed
drive.
us.
The defense was
I'll
on
say
its
that.
heels most of the
They
drive
completely
because of the
outplayed
versatility
us.
of the offense.
The score now, 31-21. The Tigers defense came to play, and man, they have played beautifully.
How many do they have dressed out there? 12 or 13 defenders? I mean, they're flying all over the field, and this poor offense just can't move the ball. They have no chance.
The defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball.
Have 2 timeouts.
And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
That's good for a gain of 20 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Going long. And he's got it! Touchdown! Huge play. His receiving yardage is getting awfully close to the all-time school mark.
This is a pretty staggering career figure he's coming up on. To even be this close
Wow.
tells you how skilled he is at catching the ball.
The draw within a field goal.
What does Auburn have that my team don't have?
Quick 2-play,
Well, Auburn's
75-yard
team is a
drive.
higher rated than mine. My team is
Well,
pretty low rated. They're just all well rounded. Like
some mistakes there by the defense.
So the
like
score
nobody's
now,
really
31-28.
super overrated on here. I don't know. Why did I just kick it deep?
This
I
one's
was
gonna be down to
thinking
the end zone
different.
for a
Ah,
touchback.
crap,
You got
ah,
going for
crap.
you defensively, you know your offense is doing their job. You just have to do yours.
Yeah, I think one time you have to be able to go out there on the field together and look around and say, guys, I know
I
we're
was
not
looking
playing
at your
well,
message
but
in the
just
chat
one
and I
stop.
just
The way
clicked
our
kick off.
offense
I
is playing,
wasn't even
we
paying
can
attention.
one stop, we can win this game.
And he's tackled after.
I don't even know if it would matter.
LSU's going to have to use their second time out of the half.
Second and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Just over a minute in the fourth quarter.
Yep, and that's game right there.
And they make the
Wow.
stop at the 43. LSU will take their final timeout.
So even if we kick the onside kick, it's like a,
And this should be a kneel down.
I'd say at least a 25% chance we could get it.
Offense lining up in a victory formation.
Probably lower than that. So I think Auburn wins this game no matter what. If I kick it deep, if I go with an onside kick. But that right there was me not paying attention.
So it's second and 12. Ball on their own 41. Nice run, and he's brought down. Huffman gets 6 yards on the carry.
GG's. GG's.
And so that's going to do it. The Tigers get the victory, 31-28. So what are your final thoughts on this one, Kurt?
I'm sad to see this one in because it was a great game to watch. LSU played a good game out there, but they needed to make 1 or 2 more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Tactical defeat. Just saying, that's not the first time I've ever went with a kick deep on when I should have went with an onside kick. We didn't have a bad game, 251 yards. Rushing Ryan Herring though, dude, ooh, 75 yards, only two touchdowns is good, but now what we had out of him throughout the whole year. Like Jameer Bird should have got more carries, I think. I wish I could grab like a thumbnail of us losing, like, but all I can get is a thumbnail of this. Alright, so now we got a few things to check out. I don't know if I'm playing another game tonight. Yo, what's up, Jordan? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've ever seen you before. You beat Texas Tech. Rutgers is over there looking. Dude, Rutgers gave up 63 points to East Carolina. Excuse me, Rutgers? Are you serious? Our next game will be against Arkansas. You see on IG where they're trying to make a new NCAA 20? Well, to be fair, I don't think they are going to be making an NCAA 20. And by what I mean that is because we're already deep into this year, and if they put out an NCAA 20, like, I just don't see it happening this year. If they want to, it'd have to be probably next year or the year after. It'll still be another year or 2 years from now before we would get one, because it takes a year of development to actually get it to where it's able to be released. And the NCAA just lifted the news about, or did something with the news just a few days ago or so, where they're in negotiations with something about, I don't know how it is, but I just don't see it happening this year. Finalist for Heisman, dude. I think that game right there is gonna be where he's not gonna win the Heisman for us. Oh, he is still first. Number one at one is Arkansas State. Yo, we're about to have the game of the century up here, up in the national championship. Arkansas State versus Middle Tennessee State. They should have bowl projections out right now. Yeah, they do. So who would we be playing right now? If the season was to end today and we'd be in bowl week, who would we be playing? Oklahoma State in the Fiesta Bowl. Dude, I would actually like to play it. I would play that game. Like, I would actually want to. So before we get off here, I do want to check stats. I also want to check job security because in the off season we're gonna be looking at a new job somewhere else. The LSU Dynasty will be changing to another team. So who would be on the hot seat right now? Which teams would be looking for a new coach? Well, let's see how many years remaining. Who's on there last year? Only one coach? Ooh, Missouri would be a fun team. Especially since I put them back in the Big 12. Arizona State. But this also depends if they offer me a contract too, so. Well, let's see the job security. Texas Tech. Brady would love that one. USC. Oregon. Dabo Swinney over at Clemson. His security is kind of low. Alright, let's check out the stats real quick before I end it. So we've thrown 2,711 yards, 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. How often do I do these live streams? It's been kind of random lately. Not really random. I did one yesterday. I did one today. I'm trying to get back into the groove of streaming it, because before I was streaming it like every day, every 2 days. Recently, I've been getting into a lot of Call of Duty and stuff like that, playing that a little bit more. But streaming this, I'm trying to at least do like let's say if I stream it today, tomorrow I'll take a break from it. Next day I'll stream it. Especially since I might get super interested back into NCAA when we get to the off season and we start looking at going to different teams, because I'm not going to pick my team. Like, we're going to be having whoever offers me a job through the game, through my season, since I'm already in 2019, about to be in 2020, and we're going to be picking to go to a different team here soon. So I might actually get back interested and start streaming this a lot more pretty soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Our next stream will be playing against Arkansas, and also depending on this last game of the year, if Auburn wins, if Auburn beats Alabama here in the last game, they go to the SEC conference and we go we go straight to the bowl game. So in the next stream will probably be I'm gonna say Tuesday. Tuesday will be guaranteed the next NCAA stream, and I'm not sure what time I will stream it. I'll have to let you guys know what time I'll be streaming. So if you want to come back and watch, well, I don't know if I'll probably just go live like I normally do. I never really tweet out or anything. I just normally just go live. So if you want to see some more of this series and maybe the future new series that's going to be changing teams here soon, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on this stream / video if you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, guys, I will see y'all later. Peace out.